Hello everyone, and we're live. It is Monday, March 29th, 5:45 p.m. and the temperature right now is 6 degrees Celsius. And this here is Overley Boulevard in beautiful East York, a former borough of Toronto. What's up, Jeff Lepard? And just to my east here is Don Mills and Overley. And just to the northeast is the Flemington Park neighborhood. And straight to the north of here would be the Ontario Science Centre, but for this one I'm going to walk across the bridge here. Hello everyone joining in, Terratopia, Deborah, This Prairie Girl, Samsey, Deborah Ball, everyone else, Marie, Daniela. Sorry, I'm walking directly towards the sun right now, so I'm kind of squinting to see the screen. But I will be... Hello, Aaron and Tanvi. Jeanette! Good evening, Jeanette. I'll be walking across the overpass here, heading right over the West Don River and into the Thorncliffe Park neighborhood. Then once I walk through Thorncliffe Park, we'll head south across the Millwood Viaduct, which should offer up a pretty fantastic view of the city. And then I'll have a choice between Donlands or Pape, and we'll head south down to Danforth. It is a beautiful day. Tara, hello Nicole. Toronto 001. And everyone else. I really can't see the screen right now, but there's a look down towards E.T. Seton Park. That's the West Don River. Hello, Live the Walk, Kohana, Philippiki, and everyone else. And that's a look to the north, way off in the distance. You can see the Yonge and Sheppard kind of skyline. And the Ontario Science Centre is in that direction. So we're going to turn around. There's a couple of people walking by me, but this is a bit of a narrow stretch. And there's the iconic Thorncliffe Park Towers, or the Leaside Towers. I just called them the wrong name. They're the tallest buildings, I believe, in East York. You can see them from pretty much anywhere on this side. Not yet on this channel, Randy. I've been there myself. Let's take one more look into E.T. Seton Park. If you head north, that'll take you up to Sunnybrook Park and then the beautiful Edwards Gardens. I am squinting. I can't so I apologize for missing even more of your chats. I'm sure a bunch more people have jumped in. So we are going to head along Overley Boulevard, I think to Millwood. I don't think we'll walk around Thorncliffe Park Drive because I just recorded that, and you'll be able to see that on what should be Wednesday's video. And I totally screwed up this morning. And I published today's video and tomorrow's video at the same time at 8 a.m. So some people said they got 2 notifications from me. Some people said they got 1 notification and it didn't work. So I immediately killed one of the 2 videos and re-uploaded it and set it for tomorrow. Yeah, that's why there were 2, but one of them I took down pretty quick. In a rare miracle, I actually woke up just after 8 a.m. and I had this urge to check my YouTube, and I was like, what the hell? I posted both. Dylan Reynolds in the chat. Susan, you're welcome. It's my pleasure to have your parents' restaurant a look at the video, or on the video. And right at the end of the video I just recorded, a nice gentleman stopped me to ask me what my camera was. And he took down my channel information, and he said he had a YouTube channel in Toronto, so he's going to leave a comment. He said he was going to watch this live stream. So I'm kind of hoping he jumps in. I was going to jaywalk here and walk. Well, it's not really a jaywalk, but you get the idea. Walk alongside the iconic Thorncliffe Park Towers. Leaside Towers. Man, my brain is mush. Is that Ramsey's? I'm squinting quite heavily. And there's a retirement home. Yeah, sorry about the bright sun, guys. I can't see shit if that means anything. There's the monstrous Leaside Towers. That is where serial killer Bruce McArthur lives. You might remember Toronto had a serial killer. I think he killed 8 different men. There's a lot of outrage over the investigation as these men were reported missing and nothing seemed to happen. Good evening, Pete. So I'm going to try to keep the camera angled away from the sun until we start heading south. Susan, here's a newsflash. We're the same person. Oh, the Costco used to be a Coca-Cola factory. I did not know that. That might have been useful when I was rambling on about this area in my video. Macedonian Orthodox Cathedral. Kahana's got a tenderloin in the oven. I'm pretty sure it's safe to just cross the street here. You're kind of a retirement living. So this is a very interesting mix. You've got industrial development, kind of a planned mid to high-rise community, and just a couple of suburban style strip malls sprinkled in along Overlea here. Dylan, it is. This is my first time recording a walking video in Thorncliffe Park today. That'll be Wednesday's featured affair. I don't have any Johnny Stumbles videos planned, but I have an idea for a concept. It's a little different, a little more vloggy than I normally would post, so I'm hoping I can get that done this week. Oh, here's a former Starbucks. And an Afghan cuisine restaurant. I have not tried that. Laziz Shawarma and Royal Pan. Oh, that guy's got a spare tire on there. He don't F around. Hello, Michelle. There's the Popeyes. Bamiyan Kebab. So there's a big shopping center on the south side of the street here. And that's where a mass vaccination clinic is. And there's another, I walked by a vaccination clinic and I actually saw right through the window of people getting their shots. And that'll be on the video I upload. So I hope this isn't too bad. It's walking right into the sun. Just to the north here is all industrial pretty much. And to the south is the Thorncliffe Park Drive. This kind of loops around. There's a look at the Leaside Towers. Yeah, Susan, I read a little bit about that. I don't really know why. Good evening, Jimmy. You guys have a Zellers? There used to be a Zellers in this shopping center up here on the left, but it turned into a Target, and then Target went up in smoke. And I think right there, that is the entrance to the vaccine clinic. You can see those people in the neon vests. That's a kidney health center that is part of this plaza. But and Thorncliffe Public School is just to the south of here, and there's a big park behind this. But if you're on the vaccine waiting list for East Toronto, which they're accepting people 16 to 59, this is where, or one of the sites you might end up. Hello, Jelly Be Gone. There used to be a bowling alley in here, a bowlerama. I remember that because I had been here before. And I think that's now a fitness center. Computer internet, $5. Thank you, Computer internet. Thank you very much. There's a funeral center. COVID-19 immunization clinic. There you go. So if you're on that waiting list, you have to be able to come here on 30 minutes notice. So if my phone rings, since I'm on it, I'll have to stop streaming and head out here. I don't remember if this is a shopping mall or not, East York Town Center. I'm guessing it is. I just remember bowling here way back. I think that's what the Fit for Life is now, or Fit for Less. And hey, look, a Costco. No, Bevy. And that apparently used to be a Coca-Cola factory, according to someone in the chat. And look at that parking lot. So just to the north of here is the Leaside neighborhood, and there's a few big power centers on Laird Drive. If you recall, I did a live stream through Leaside. There's a 925 bus. Hello, Jenny K. Leaside, the northern border of Thorncliffe Park is Wicksteed Drive. So north of that would be Leaside. Mike Landry, $5. Thank you, Mike Landry. Hope you're having a good Monday afternoon. Doesn't really matter to me what day of the week it is. So we have a TD, a Lickbo, a Food Basics, a BMO, and a Shoppers. What is rather unfortunate about this neighborhood is it is a rather low income neighborhood. It's about $20,000 less for the median household income, and yet it's entirely built around the car. So I think that is rather unfortunate. Originally, this was where a horse racetrack was. And in the 50s, they demolished the horse racetrack and sort of built this large planned community. You can see all the towers. That's like a big ring road, Thorncliffe Park Drive, that runs or loops down there. Someone didn't like the Coke. Yeah, I wouldn't drink that either. Kandahar kebab. And they're planning on building a subway line that will run right through this neighborhood. Literally, it'll be above ground, not underground. So I think it'll look kind of like the BTS system they have in Bangkok. And it's planned to go right down Thorncliffe Park Drive here. And to the north, it would bend to the northeast up to the Ontario Science Centre, where it'll meet the Crosstown LRT. Tom Keith, $6.99. Enjoy the live streams. Thank you, Tom Keith. Thank you very much. So there's one last look towards the East York Town Centre. And thank you very much, Tom Keith. I cannot see the screen. The days went by so fast, it's almost April Fool's Day. How much is gas? We'll find out in a second. Well, at least the sun is to the north of here now. It is $121.9. $121.9. So this is the street where they're planning on building the relief line. And this will head south down towards downtown, and then it will run west over to Exhibition Place. Vivian Johnson, thank you. We are 18 minutes in, and according to my stupid software, we have 47 people watching. So thanks for letting me know there's more than that. There's Wendy's and Tim Hortons. Yasmin, I am not in any way, shape, or form qualified to answer that question. I always get people asking me if they should move, what neighborhood they should move to. There's always comments saying, "Hello, brother, I need help moving to Canada." I am not a resource for that. There's definitely people much more qualified than me. So you can take this south, and if you just stay along the street, this will loop all the way back up around to the Leaside Towers over there. And you can jump into the West Don River Trail. But we're going to head over to Millwood Road, and we're going to walk south over the Millwood Viaduct. And then you'll be on the other side of the Don River. Oh, there's a halal pizza. That guy just asked me for change. So I'm going to make my way down to the Danforth, and I think I'm gonna have a little dinner outside once I'm there. I'll be hankering for a cold beer. And tomorrow, I think it's supposed to be 16 degrees, so I think that is begging me to do a bike ride. The last time it was nice weather, I went down to the lake and I recorded a walk along Queens Quay East in the lakefront. So I think tomorrow is begging for a bicyclette ride. There's Keslow Camera. So just to the north of here, Millwood up ahead turns into their drive through Leaside. And just to the south of where I am now is where the old racetrack used to be. I took the 56 bus from Eglinton Station. Mike Landry, $7, something for your dinner. Thank you, Mike Landry. That'll definitely go towards tonight's dinner. Here's Leaside Park Drive. There's a big park just to the south of here. There's a nice baseball stadium or a field. Some public bathrooms. But as you can see, it's not the most pedestrian friendly of neighborhoods, which is kind of unfortunate. Definitely has an air of poor planning to it. Yeah, I'm gonna roll up my sleeves. It's a bit hotter than I thought. Hello, Colette. Hey, with the double Y's. So we're heading towards Millwood. We're about to get a phenomenal view of Toronto. But I'm gonna have to get to the other side of the street in order to cross. So let me jump into the median. Jeanette, $7 for a beer to go with dinner. Thank you very much, Jeanette. I'll put that $7 to good use. And Vivian, I'm still gonna get back to you with something exotic as per your request. I'm just saving time from having to cross at the lights. Hello, Amin and Jane M. There's a big transformer. And again, if you're a channel member or Patreon member, there is a members video that I posted. The Ken Continuum, haste rides and people, get ready for a breathtaking view from the Leaside Bridge. Ken, just to spite you, I will point the camera in the wrong direction. But that was one of the ideas behind going this way across the Millwood Viaduct. Leaside Business Park. See, there's no crossing on the south side of this intersection here. Thank you, Salty Saint. We've stumbled upon some sand. There's a Masonic lodge on the right. Here, I'll take a look once I get to the other side of the street. So when I made my way down here on the bus, this is where I hopped off and I started recording the video that will appear on Wednesday. So there's a look at the grand entrance to Thorncliffe Park. And the number 81, that bus will be going to Pape Station. We will be going to Pape Station. And someone said there's a Masonic temple over there on the right. And I think I could wander down in here and connect to the Don Valley, but we'll let Ken Continuum attempt that in his chucks. By the way, big congratulations to Ken for hitting 4K. And I was planning on doing this as a morning live stream originally. Hey, look. Da, 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 da. Come on, focus. I think you guys could still see that. Oh, Ken. You shouldn't hang your socks out to dry in such a far location from where you live. This isn't much of a sidewalk. Hello, Miriam. So I took the 56 bus from Eglinton Station. I timed it so when I left my home, it said it was leaving in 8 minutes. So I got to Eglinton Station with about 2 minutes to spare. Then I checked my phone and it said it was going to be leaving in 5 minutes. And then, after 5 minutes, it said offline, which I'd never seen before. And the damn thing came 10 minutes after that. So screw you, TTC and Rocket Man. So this is, wherever you see a bridge like this, you get that little suicide warning. Ken's chucks give his feet superpower. So this is the Millwood Viaduct. Why did I hang my pants? Wow, I have a fantastic view of the skyline, guys, but unfortunately, because of Ken's snooty remarks, I'm unable to face the camera in that direction. So I will just have to enjoy it all to myself. Steve, no worries. There we go. So to the north there is the Young and Bloor Yorkville neighborhood. And to the south is the CN Tower in the financial district. And here's where I get a little weary. My hand is kind of a slippery handle. I don't want to drop my gimbal over the bridge. And that's the Don Valley Parkway over there. At this point, the Don River kind of runs from east to west. And then just over there, it bends to the north and it breaks into two. There's the West Don and the East Don. So we started this walk over the West Don. And I forget what this facility is down here exactly. So this sort of ranks up there with the Pape pedestrian bridge. It's not what I would call the best view. It's not Riverdale Park East or Tommy Thompson or Sam Smith Park, but it's clearly a B-tier view. Must be better at night. Yeah, I don't know. These days, it's not lit up as well as it used to be. You do have bike lanes. Olga says 400. Well, there's my shadow. And to look north. And what bus is this? This is the 925 Express Network bus. I'll point the camera over the edge when we get to the when I get directly on top of the river. For some reason, I am squeezing the handle of my gimbal. April, $10 super sticker. April Montero. Thank you, April Montero. Here's a look down at the mighty Don River. How is the weather today? A Medic's Mind dropping in. We checked out his voiceover work in the Johnny Stumble stream last night. It's about 6 degrees. It's nice. Thanks for stopping by, A Medic's Mind. What is your ideal money shot? Can I do it? Nah. I should have done this earlier. It's your girl, Stephanie, $2 from Steph Christina in Whitby, Ontario. Thank you, Stephanie and Christina in Whitby. Thank you very much. Don't drop it. Oh, my gimbal is more secure than a bar of wet soap in a prison. It doesn't mean my hand isn't super slippery. Oh, you got a nice view of the sun gleaming off the Don River here. Oh, that doesn't really help. The Don River where shopping carts go to die. And for all of you automobile driving folks out there, if you get the chance in the city of Toronto, in light traffic, there is no better drive than the Don Valley Parkway. A Medic's Mind, $5, 6 degrees and windy. Sounds like you could use a coffee. Here's $5 to help with that. Thank you, A Medic's Mind. After your generous super chats last night on the Johnny Stumble stream, I will definitely be having some fancy coffee. Thank you, A Medic's Mind. This is, well, that's the Don Valley Parkway we're looking at, and that's the Don River, so that'll head south, just straight ahead. And there is Yonge and Eglinton. That is my neighborhood. Right off in the distance there. So we are at a fork in the road. Pape Avenue, keep right. Donlands, go left. You know what? I just did a video that went down Donlands Avenue last week. So I think we're going to take Pape. Pape's a little more interesting anyways. We get to go through Pape Village, which is kind of a built-up area. And that'll take us down to Danforth Avenue, our destination. That killer view is unfortunately gone, but we still have the DVP here. Terratopia. I see Jeanette saying see ya, so I guess that means have a good night. What's my account on PS4? Oh, I sold my PS4 Pro very early in the pandemic for a lot more than I paid for it. And the guy who bought it didn't even hook it up to a 4K TV. I was like, what the heck is the point of that? Is this Scarborough? No, this is East York. So we are entering Todmorden Village. I'm assuming it's named after Jeffrey Morden. Just kidding. But if you go left here, this will take you down Donlands, and you can follow that all the way down to Danforth. And if we go right, this will take us down Pape. Is that village new? No, this village is very much not new. So one last look at Oh, we can kind of see what the viaduct we just walked over looks like. Hey, there goes an 81 bus. Oh, that's not the 61. I have not filmed here in the fall, so we made it to the beautiful Kiwanis Parkette. So this will take me down to O'Connor Drive. When you get to Pape and Mortimer, see if your barber shop would not be open. And they are threatening now to not open them on April 12th. Our idiot mayor said they might not open because cases are rising. Well, we do know one thing. Cases are not rising because of salons. So let's keep scapegoating them for the sake of optics and keep them closed. That's a good idea. Punish the small business owners who have done nothing wrong. Did you know that John Tory's net worth is over $50 million? So we'll be entering Pape Village just up ahead. .50, Carlos. I did stream once down Pape, but I didn't start anywhere near this far north. So this will take us south all the way to Leslieville. Although Pape does stop and turn into a pedestrian bridge. Shout out from Scarborough. Need some shoes or boots. Oh, looks like there's some work going on at home right there. Look at this old home, and it has a for rent sign. That must be a Todd Morden Village special. Boots to go with Ken's socks. Probably Jenny. I want to say Jenny in a Forrest Gump accent, but I know I can't do that right. I'll sound even worse. Sorry guys, I'm just... Oh. Too bad. I like this style of love seat. Too bad it's all gross. I've gone both ways on St. Clair Avenue, although I haven't really gone on St. Clair Avenue East that much. Yeah, Bookish, I don't think you want that that free sofa. Did I make a reservation for dinner? No, I'm thinking of swinging by one of our favorite cannabis shops. And then finding some food while I'm here. St. Clair Avenue East is dumpy. Well, it's not as built up or visually stimulating as St. Clair Avenue West, which has a number of neat neighborhoods to go through. There's the Greek Grill. Alright guys, it's getting a bit chilly. I'm gonna throw my coat on. Just give me a second here. I'm gonna put the gimbal down. I'll give you a nice view of the Greek grill. I've got my backpack with me. I cannot see your chats right now. This would not be the right time to send a super chat. But I am starting to feel my nose run a little bit, so we're gonna go with the coats. Sorry, my hood is stuck. Give me a second. This is not embarrassing. Oh yeah, I got my mask in the wrong pocket. Just give me a minute, guys. We're almost there. I will model for you my fancy New Balance jacket. Oh no, my zipper. There we go. There we go. We are ready to keep moving here. Sorry about that. Hopefully I didn't miss any supers. A lady in a bus stop. Johnny wants to be a supermodel. Do I want to be a supermodel? More than 400 people watch it. Let's like it. It's the Monday night special. I've got long sleeve t-shirt, light hoodie, heavy hoodie, and the New Balance. We're back to pretending we're sponsored by New Balance. Insta model material. Am I going to pull the hood up? No. So what is this man doing? He's got a clear don't walk sign. WTF, man? So this is O'Connor. There used to be a bowling alley on O'Connor called O'Connor Bowl that my daddy used to own. Ooh, hello. Hello, pretty Nissan. There's a Royal Canadian Legion. So now we're on Pape. Is Jeanette Morales here? We have a library alert. Not a particularly pretty library, and we're on the wrong side of the street, but over there at East York Community Center, spelt correctly, C-E-N-T-R-E, not the incorrect E-R. If I had a car, what would I have? I don't know. I would probably get something lame, like a hybrid. I'm too damn cheap to not have something that's gonna sip gas. Kenny, $16.94, $5. Good evening, Johnny. Hope you can get a nice coffee or hot chocolate with this. That's the second super chat for the coffee fund tonight. Thank you, Kenny. And Olga, $20. for the super sticker, Olga, all the way in Montreal, where for some reason you're still tolerating that silly curfew. Because we all know forcing everyone indoors at a certain point of night is the correct way to combat a virus that goes away at night. There's the East York Community Center. And another look towards the library. Coffee or cannabis fund. Yeah, I haven't purchased any cannabis in a while. Wow, look at that tree. That looks like some kind of putty they put on it. That does not even look real. Look at that. Hey, Jenny K, are you here? Crossing guard needed for this neighborhood. I wouldn't get an electric McLaren. If you pay for the insurance. Jeanette, $5. Thanks for the library view. Jeanette, I think I owe you a good library view. Thank you very much, Jeanette, for the $5 and the $7 earlier. I did hear that a medic's mind. I don't think it's such a bad thing, just because there's also sort of a stress and mental health element towards letting people watch hockey. I think it's kind of one of those for the greater good things. And they're still being tested. This cafe here is quite popular. Cafe Serrano. Family Stop, Dollar Blitz. I'm apparently going close to Bevy's first apartment. There's Bunts Fish and Chips. How old do you think these signs are? I wonder if the Walkie Man dude got a cure for his STD. These are really cool signs. Let me just check something here. Can I moonwalk? I don't know. Here's Cosburn Avenue. This is one of the most major east to west streets through here. And we are squarely in Pape Village. Jelly Be Gone, $10. Screw the coffee, have some hooch. Jelly Be Gone. Thank you very much for the $10, Jelly Be Gone. He was ever asking how old am I? I am 14 years old. Walk to mean child prodigy. There's a Tokyo Smoke and Moza Milk and Convenience. East York Restaurant. Jay says what, dog ears? Faux challenge? I don't know if I like the word challenge to be in the name of a restaurant. It's like they just pulled a random name out of the hat. There's a grower's retail, much like brewer's retail. Our business is cannabis. Cannabis. 1000 dot variety. This must be jellybegon.name's favorite variety store. Rest in peace, Cherry Cosmetics. We have Staney Greek Bakery, Oriental Food Mart, Tandahang Filipino, Shawarma Frenzy. Oh, we got the big Serrano Bakery coming up. Hey, outdoor dining. And it's a Lavazza. That's kind of a cute picture. Hello, Deborah. I am well. And this is Floyd Avenue. Yes, there's where a Video 99 Superstore used to be. Holy cow. Talk about extinct. I think I saw a documentary on Netflix called like The Last Blockbuster or something. Although I have seen YouTube videos on that. I think Angry Video Game Nerd did one. Yeah, Susan, a lot of the east side like this kind of feels like it's stuck in a time warp. Kind of like Jones Avenue and some of the other streets over here, but on the west side it's kind of feels like Oakwood Vaughan, or Dufferin Street in a lot of those areas. There's Bullseye Burgers and Fries. Do I pay taxes on Super Chats? Yeah. That just all goes into the revenue pile, which you report to Canada Revenue as one big number. At least that's how I did it. Look at these vacant storefronts. That door opened right as I walked by. Miriam, 10 Brazilian real. Thank you, Miriam. 50K to go. What 44,400? So if you haven't subscribed, you know what to do if you're watching. We did a nearly 4-hour stream on my other channel last night. I was hoping for that just to be a short 2 or 3 hour stream, but it ended up going a little long. If we can get Johnny to 50K. Oh, there'll be some outdoor stumble streams for sure. Oh, that guy's yelling at me across the street. I'm going to ignore the unhinged gentleman and just keep it moving. Maybe he's a fan. The guy, I would highly doubt that guy even has a phone. Kick him in the nuts. So I'm trying to think of a bike route to go on tomorrow. Maybe something downtownish. Who's my favorite character from Jumanji? I have never seen Jumanji. Robin Williams or Rock editions. Can you redo Ontario Place narrated? Susan, I have a plan to do that as a walking video. Ontario Place is on the list, and I had Thorncliffe Park on the list for the longest time. So I thought I would finally tick that box today. I just did a whole bunch of kind of cliche downtown walks recently. So whenever I do that, I need to get out and explore some other areas. Both movies are good, but the Rock one is better. There's the KFC. Elijah, no barbershops are open. Here we're at Fulton. There's a barbershop, and gas here this is full serve, and gas is $1.19. Gas was $1.21 at a self-serve earlier. Marie Saint Amour, $5 super sticker. Thank you, Marie. Thank you very much. Beltline Trail into Rosedale. Start at Evergreen Brickworks, cross Pottery Road, and down to the lake. Yeah, I'm kind of saving the trails for once we hit spring and some of the greenery starts to fill in. Midnight Express, $5. Thank you, Midnight Express. Thank you very much. And here's the second Serrano. Hello from Jamaica, Lisa. Serrano Bakery. Mighty Bowl, $2 super sticker from the Mighty Bowl. Thank you, Mighty Bowl. So if you're wondering, I'm thinking of doing these on Mondays regularly. And Wednesday, and starting Friday, I'm not going to be streaming too late because I'm a bit of an MMA fan. And Bellator is back on Showtime, so I'll be watching that on Friday nights. So we'll probably stream before that, or I'll do some really late streams after that. But the normal primetime Friday streams will not be happening while there is MMA to be watched. When am I getting married? I got married. I got married on my Niagara Falls stream. Do you not remember when I walked the aisle with myself? Susan says priorities. But to make up for that, Susan, with the weather getting nicer, I'll finally do some morning streams. It's been a while since I've done some of those. This is actually the route I was thinking of taking on a morning stream. I was thinking of starting at my house and going all the way down Millwood. Oh, a Medic's Mind. Have a good day, a Medic's Mind. Thank you for sending me your book. Alex, yeah, I'm gonna aim to do one morning stream a week. And one thing I might do is, instead of releasing 7 videos a week on this channel, do 6. And on the day I don't release one, do a nice long morning streak or stream. This is a really interesting establishment. What the hook is going on with that place? And just up ahead on the left is Pape Station. How early we talking? Probably 8 a.m. Yeah, I'd like to see my lazy ass get up that early and go stream. I did it once. Maybe morning stream on a weekend for those of us. Deborah, from time to time. But I was thinking of, yeah, I could probably do that. But I think with the nicer weather in the summer and the possibility of just being able to go to a cafe or even just sit outside, I'll be more motivated to do more. Have you considered doing videos where you just chill and chat? Brandon Day, I did exactly that last night. Check out my other channel, Johnny Stumbles. I did the first half of the stream was exactly just what you described, and then we played some games the second half of the stream. But that kind of content is so different from walking around. I kind of separated it. I didn't want to. I had the other channel already, so I might as well keep all the non-walking stuff to that channel. There's Pape subway station. Okay, so I had a few ideas for the Danforth. One of them was to head south to Withrow Park, but I didn't think it would take me an hour to get here. So we're just gonna walk through Danforth now and see what patio life is like. Will there be a Mrs. Stride soon? You don't seem to understand when I said I married myself. T took his first steps in Withrow. Yeah, I'm gonna save Withrow for a future stream. Here's Danforth. We're gonna finish up with some busier neighborhood action. Rip Nando's indeed, Susan. How many viewers are we up right now? Let me just take a peek. I have to go to my own channel here to see how many viewers we're at. It's 574. Thank you all 574. And welcome to Greektown. Monica married herself too. So if you watch Ken's channel, he likes to stream through here, as do I. I just think this is one of the best neighborhoods in Toronto to take a stroll through. Except for the Taste of the Danforth Festival, then it becomes the worst neighborhood in the city to take a walk. But while that festival isn't going on, it's the best. Mike Landry, do you have any plans when you reach 50K? $2.99 from Mike Landry on the East Coast. I've had some people, a few different people have been offering to design merch. So I've kind of said that is when I will look into doing that. When are you going to do a bike ride on the Danforth? But thank you, Mike. I'll probably do a 50K stream as well. But at this rate, that's probably going to be like June or at least a few months down the line before that's even a thing. I was averaging about 150, 200 subs a day at one point, and now we're getting about 60 or 70 a day, so that has slowed down. And when will I do a bike ride across Danforth and Bloor? You know what? Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe I'll start at either Victoria Park Station or Jane Station. Depending on the time of day, I'll sort of try to keep it so the sun is at my back. There's Il Fornello. They have some heat lamps. Stumbles tonight? No, I'm not. Stumbles on Sunday night. Possibly, if I'm gonna do that, it would either be a Wednesday night or a Friday night. If I'm gonna do another one, but not a... Not Monday. There's Rivals. Alex says I've been going to Danforth a lot recently. Well, this walk just kind of took me here. I wanted to do Thorncliffe Park, and I wanted to come back and finish by the subway so I have an easy trip home. So we sort of ticked off some boxes. You gotta try Dino's Woodfire Pizza. It's not far from Kipling Station. I think I might have walked past that. Brett B says, have a good night. Tomorrow is going to be a beautiful day. Thank you for the $5, Brett B. Thank you very much, Brett. And here's the Atlantis on the right. I don't know what the deal is with this place. They've got this big patio. I think it's out of business because I don't see anyone inside it. They did not survive. And there's Mary Brown's chicken over there. I don't even know what that is. 5 for Locas. Should you get your picture taken when you get your COVID vaccine? That's up to you. These heat lamps absolutely suck, guys. They look pretty, but let's see if I can get a look at them. Oh, they have more over here. I ate at a place in the beaches on Saturday night before the big UFC fight, and I was sitting right next to one of these heat lamps, and it doesn't do shit. They look nice, but the other style of heat lamps are 1,000 times better. Alexander the Greek. Do you think there'll be a statue of me like that one day? It's Locos, a fruity soda, and has 14% alcohol. You want me to drink 5 of them? I don't think I will do that. So this is Logan Avenue. Should vaccine passports be required? I don't know. I'm not qualified to weigh in on that. Thank you, Harjot. Jeanette, thank you. See, these heat lamps are 1,000 times better. This thing here, it kind of angles the, or fires the heat downwards. But Jeanette, thank you very much. Have a good night, Jeanette. Alexander the Great. Hey, this place here, the Blue Shoebox, was a travel agency in the movie My Big Fat Greek Wedding. And there's Massini. Oh, Cutting Edge, if they end outdoor dining, I think there will be riots. The burger steak. Walk in the bike lanes. No, Justin Ha. If I'm on my bike and someone's walking in the bike lanes, I will shout an obscenity in their ear if they don't jump out of the way. Just as bikes have no business being on the sidewalk, people have no business being in the bike lanes. This place is pretty good. Astoria, I've ordered from this place before. Favorite Greek restaurant? I like Massini in Greektown. How about skateboards in the bike lane? I don't know. Skateboards are a gray area. If they're in control and they're good, because they're a lot narrower than a bicycle. Same with scooters. So they're nowhere near as obstructive. I don't even know what the bylaws say about that. There's St. Barnabas on the Danforth. How about Billy's Souvlaki place? I don't even know what that is. The Big Carrot online market is live. Alright guys, we're just gonna walk to Broadview here. I'm starting to feel my stomach ask for food. And my nose is starting to drip. Kind of gross, but you should grab fish and chips. I'm kind of thinking of checking out East Chinatown. I think there's a few patios. Or rather than eating a patio, I might just get some takeout and bring that home with me. Did Sumble say A in the live stream? Something you don't hear every day. I don't know what you're talking about, Susan. Have you had a dinner? Yes, I have, Lloydster. Mike Landry says, have a great evening. Johnny, later, everyone. Have a good evening, Mike Landry. Isn't Burger's Priest nearby? Yeah, I think there's a Burger's Priest, but I think the consensus is if you don't go to Square Boy in this neighborhood, you're doing something incorrectly. You should go to McDonald's. There is no McDonald's here anymore. There is one way to the east of here. How is a parking lot still a thing on Danforth? I've always thought this was really weird that this is even here. You would think developers would have been all over that. These are quite rare. Marcus? There's a guy who looks a little crazy over there. We're just gonna ignore that. Oh no. I've got the sun to contend with. That was stupid. Okay, we're gonna walk back to the north. Could you please share a couple of words on how things are going with vaccine? I would suggest looking that up. I'm not yeah, I'm gonna have to cross over to the other side because this side we're dealing with a nasty sun. Rochelle, I used to have a trick with my friends where we would sign up. This worked in the early 2000s. You'd sign up for a credit card, then what you would do is you would not activate the credit card, and it worked in all these parking machines. They would issue you, it would accept your non-activated credit card as a payment. I highly doubt that.
How you doing, brother?
Hello?
Got me on camera? Thank you.
I didn't. Do you...
I'm just joking.
Have a good day. I told you there was someone to contend with over here. But I don't think the parking card trick works anymore. Because that was before the machines were all networked and online. But the parking ticket trick is no longer a thing. But I remember doing that whenever we came downtown. Man, what slimy bastards we were. And there's where I ate the other night, Factory Girl. They had a really nice patio in the back. Was he drunk? Yeah, he was. He was actually really friendly. I seem to have much better luck than Ken does. He runs into a lot more yahoos. How about the child Presto card? You can still get... The fare inspectors will still bust you. I don't believe in stealing from the public. Or anyone, now that I'm an adult, but... If Jenny K is here, there's the Danforth Music Hall, but I don't think the child Presto fare is a good idea, because if you get busted by the fare inspectors, you're still on the hook. Massage addict. There's a Cobb's bread. It's supposed to be 17. Yeah, I'm thinking of a bike ride. Maybe we'll do Bloor and Danforth, although I feel like I've done the Danforth a lot lately. Do your knees hurt from all the walking? No. I actually feel great right now. Could you mount the gimbal? No. I think my right hand and wrist and arm are quite used to this position. I do hold it in the left hand from time to time. Alright, here's what I want to do. Johnny's comments about credit card activation are for entertainment purposes only. Well, I did say I used to do that, and I don't anymore. But thank you, Action VJ. I certainly don't condone skirting the rules or laws. Not even to obtain a UFC pay-per-view. Sorry. I do not have change, unfortunately. If I did, I'd be happy to hand some out. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go down to a restaurant in East Chinatown called Bak Yen. There is where the McDonald's used to be. Justin says I should go to chat time. I'm safe due to the statute of limitations. Oh, looking right into the sun. So I'm gonna head down to East Chinatown to get my din din, courtesy of some super chats. So we're gonna end up in our new favorite place here. I'm gonna leave the camera running just to Broadview. Susan says I want to get some pho. I don't just want to get any, I want to get the best on the east side. And I think that Bak Yen is as good as it gets. So I'm gonna go down to Riverdale and I'm gonna pull out my phone and I'm gonna order it for pickup. and then I am going to go over and get it. So once again, we are finishing up in a very cliched spot. This used to be a shawarma restaurant over there. Bookyen, it's Bakyen. B-A-C-H, I think Y-U-E-N. Yeah, I'm feeling like some hot soup. CL, I will hopefully be doing a cycling video tomorrow. All right, Vivian, thanks for joining. Have yourself a good night. You're welcome, person whose name I cannot read. Is that Russian? The characters are not phonetic. Or at least not for me. See, this kind of sidewalk cycling is perfectly acceptable. That's the good kind of sidewalk. Whoa.
I can't. Ow, Dad! I can't.
That kid went right into the post. And he said, "Dad, I'm stuck." And the dad turned around and said, "You're being very dramatic." That was hilarious. I did not want to keep my camera pointing at them. For the assault that I witnessed, yeah, the guy got arrested. Michelle, his dad wasn't ignoring him. I think he was just telling him to stop making a big deal out of things. As a former kindergarten teacher, some kids just have that in them where every little thing that happens, they cry wolf and make it seem like it's a big deal. And I'm sure that dad is just like, come on, that's not a big deal. And it wasn't. The kid didn't get hurt or anything. Jellybegone.name. $10. Don't forget that wine. Hey, I showed off all my wine bottles on my Stumble stream last night. So we were just heading down to our favorite spot. Once we get a view of the skyline, I'll be exiting stage left and taking a little break on a bench and ordering some din din. .660 Broadview, Toronto's first black mayor. Yeah, he's got a parkette, or a park actually. I talked about this on a former stream. It's pretty cool that we elected a black official back in the 1800s. I'm always a proponent that you don't consider race or gender or sexuality when it comes to a politician. So it's neat that people way back then were able to do that. There's tennis courts and what used to be a rink full of ice. That streetcar goes to Dundas Square. It goes more than that. It goes all the way to Dundas West Station. From Broadview, you have the King streetcar and the Dundas streetcars. And just up ahead, we have Riverdale Park East. Look at these This looks almost gothic. Maybe I should move into like this. Since I'm always in this area, I would actually consider this to be a little bit more desirable than where I live now, at least in terms of operating this channel. But my rent is so damn good. The Walking Man dude says, where are all the cute butts? They're all in your Florida video, Walking Man dude. Jenny says that's what you call gothic. Thanks for playing and getting your butt kicked last night, Walking Man dude, on the Stumbles live streams. Someone told me you were flirting up a storm with Bevy on her stream. You're cooking rainbow trout tonight. Dylan Reynolds. Aren't you 17 years old, Dylan Reynolds? Saying you don't like to pay rent. So here we go, Riverdale Park. This, during the winter, was a crazy toboggan run. Look at that. Look at all the little bumps and dips and valleys. Did you get that STD cured, Walking Man dude? Better than Central Park. That's a hell of a... You have a better view here than Central Park. But this is where we will finish tonight, guys. Thank you for walking with me all the way Thorncliffe Park in East York, by the Leaside Towers, the iconic Leaside Towers, down Overley, across Overley to Millwood. Then we walked across the Millwood Viaduct and saw a stunning view of the city from there. And then we came down Pape Avenue to Greektown, and then we walked over to Riverdale Park East. That is the Don Valley Parkway, and the Don River is just beyond that. So now what I'm going to do is, when the stream hits 1 minute and 30, I'm going to turn the stream off, and I'm going to order some Chinese food or Vietnamese food and go down and pick that up, because East Chinatown is just down the street. And I'm getting a bit of a runny nose. Can I get the I can't really get the skyline in the background for me tonight, but thank you everyone for hanging out, tuning in. Thanks to Action VJ and Bevy YHZ for their modding. Thank you to everyone who hung out and joined me last night on the Stumble stream. Don't forget to go to Johnny Stumbles, hit subscribe, and check out that channel. I'm going to be doing a very, very different kind of video for that channel later this week. Look for that around Wednesday or Thursday. It will not be a walk-in video, so it'll be another experimental video like my apartment tour. And thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to subscribe here if you haven't yet. We're getting close to 50,000. All right, I'm going to be quiet now and end this right when we hit 1 minute and 30. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later, dudes.